There are thousands of DOS games. Most of them are terrible. I play one selected at random with a 20-minute time limit and record it live. This is the result. Action 16 presents... What are you presenting us, Action 16? Better be good. A drum beat. And some OPL horns. Patriot! By 360 Pacific and Artec Digital Entertainments. That's right, for all your patriotic needs, we have Patriot. I am saluting the screen. I am ready for combat. Let's go. So, bit of background information here. One of my subscribers, one of my handsome, rich, inventive, and clever subscribers, thought to themselves, hey, you know what would be a good idea? Have James do a really, really complex wartime strategy game with a 20-minute time limit and see if he can figure it out. So this is the dense and confusing Patriot. And we've got a battle set selector here, but we've only got Desert Storm. We'll go with 73 East, and we'll be the coalition forces against the Iraqis. So, weather's clear. We can change the weather or select levels and stuff, but let's just go with that. So, the situation currently is that the enemy divisions... Oh, the scrolling is a bit off there. The scrolling's not very patriotic. The enemy has RGFC divisions, Adnan and Tawakalna, our vicinity, the 70 Eastern Grid Line. Well, that makes a lot of sense to me. On the other hand, this next sentence does. Enemy is expected to defend and conduct limited counterattacks. So we've got a detailed list of, all our friendly forces and what they plan on doing and how it is planned in terms of execution. So if we hit proceed, it'll take us to the battle screen, and it will load the scenario file and say, stand by, sir. Okay, we're in. And you can see with our two screens, we have a view of the battlefield. We have a series of Iraqi tanks listed in red, and we have a series of US forces. Now we can determine with the unit buttons, like which unit we're in control of here, and what to do with them. So we want basically a concentrated mounted attack here. You can switch with the buttons and essentially say, hey, I'd like you to delay your run in, we want you to come in later. And you can also see you've got your supply, how long they can keep going, and their morale. And the fatigue and attrition rate will go up as they continue to battle in real time. You've got a menu at the top where you can save, restore, all the usual, and set victory conditions. It's one of those that's very, very sort of, how to put it, dry, It's for people who genuinely feel like they want to control a sort of Gulf wartime scenario from the ground. So we'll start the game with start, and we'll see our forces. Sir, this battle report just in. So we've got a list of the forces, firing on enemy positions, and already we have some Iraqi casualties. So we'll say okay to that, and this will keep popping up, and the wee guy will give you a salute, which is nice. That's very pleasant of him, We got another battle report just in there, and essentially this is the tutorial. It's like showing you. But the thing is, you can turn this off. So if he annoys you, you can just sit that. So if we change in real time one of our units. Oh, apparently that's not working now. Huh. Okay. But you can see, I'm going to say you can see a lot in this one. But yeah, it's doing the thing. It's doing the battle. And you can stop the game, pause the game with space or the menu, and presumably you can give orders, but how to do that? Not so sure on that. You know, I run through the basic controls of a game. I don't go in depth with the manual, you know. You can see here a bunch of stuff has been wrecked by our forces, so our concerted mounted attack into the Q8 region has gone quite well, which is cool. Let's just hit defend, and you'll see, I'm going to keep saying it, you'll see. That is flashing, because we haven't hit space to resume the combat. So while it can be a real-time sort of environment, where you can just watch your tanks careen in and destroy everything, there is that element of turn-based strategizing, where you select various vehicles and tell them what to do. But again, as I said, it's very dry. So we'll just watch the battle unfold. Obviously, we're not getting reports in anymore, but this shouldn't take long. With the forces that we have and the Iraqi units, they're not going to last. Let's put it that way. So it's resolving all the battles. There are pending messages, so if we hit space to pause, we can view them. Engaging in battle. Dump all. No more messages. We don't need to hear that. All we need to hear is that you are doing your job, as every good soldier should. Interestingly enough, that button's still flashing, so I don't know if those orders ever went through, but it's okay. We've got some more messages pending. Let's have a look at them. Yep, engaging in battle. That's good to hear. Inflicted battle losses to enemy. That's even better. Detected some enemy. Cool. I like all his salutes. He's very proper. So that's fine. We'll just watch this exciting game unfold. It's definitely not exceedingly dry and dull and of interest to a very limited number of people. You know, if you're really, really into your wartime, Gulf War in particular, strategy games, then yeah, I mean, this is technically one that you could play. If you call this playing, I'm not actually doing anything at this point. I mean, I could explore the other menus and the other systems. But he has gone into a defensive position. We'll switch back to the mounted attack. So it must take some time for the orders to be radioed in and for them to pay attention to it. In all honesty, I think the person who told me to play this game was expecting me to, you know, completely trash it or just really run it down. But I'm spending time with it. I'm taking my time. We're marching in towards the Q80 capital. And the Iraqi forces do not appear to be doing well. There's an extensive list of destroyed enemy equipment that just keeps mounting up. And I think they're probably going to surrender soon, I'd say. Because we're just marching on here. And I don't think they can stop us. I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm getting chills from the sheer levels of excitement that this is registering within me. You know, definitely haven't run out of things to say about this game. No, that would be a travesty. Come on. Does it just keep going like this forever? Preferences. Is there a way to speed things up? Probably, but could I find it? Guess not. Time compression is off. Let's just pause and see if we can turn that on. No, it's red out. Okay. Guess we're not having any time compression. We're going through this war all the way through. Why? For no particular reason whatsoever. There is almost no sound. There are almost no graphics. But I was told to play this, and play this I shall. To the bitter end. Well, I sense it's going to be bitter for them. I don't think we are going to lose here. Like, they have lost so much at this point. Click that personnel and equipment button. Yep. So each bit of equipment has a number indicating what it is. Like, truck number 28 has been destroyed. Surely this will win the tide of the war for us. So, what is Patriot? Patriot is an exceedingly slow and dry sim of the Gulf War. It runs in real time, but you can, pause it. So it's got a real time with pause system in which you indicate particular postures to various units in the hope that doing that will somehow change anything and result in victory for your for whatever it is that you're in charge of. That's it, I guess. I hope you enjoyed this fantastic episode of this game that I really enjoyed playing. Game will abort at end of turn. Are you sure you want to abort game? Yes. Yes, I am sure. The Coalition won! Oh, listen to that! Glorious! Oh, I feel like standing up and saluting. This has been a wonderful victory for God and country and all that. And if you like me talking about random DOS games, I do it a lot better than this. I have hundreds of other videos. Feel free to take a look at them instead of this one. And if you like what you see there, hit subscribe. Oh, my ears! Until next time.